Chair, I want to begin by thanking the Chair and Committee members for inviting me to speak here today about our Climate Action Plan 2023. The plan was approved by Government in December last year. It provides an update on Ireland's climate action, as well as reporting on the progress made with regard to meeting our national emission targets of a 51% reduction by 2030 relative to 2018 levels, and achieving climate neutrality by no later than 2050. As the first statutory plan following the enactment of the Climate Action and Low Carbon Development Amendment Act 2021, the Climate Action Plan 2023 implements the legal requirement to incorporate the emission reduction pathways set by the carbon budgets and sectoral emission ceilings, with further work to be completed in relation to LULUCF emissions and unallocated emission savings in the second carbon budget period ahead of the Climate Action Plan 2024. For each sector that has an emissions ceiling, Climate Action Plan 23 includes a roadmap of actions to assure compliance in the remainder of the first carbon budget period. CAP 23 also includes potential actions and measures for the second carbon budget period and an overview of potential policies for the third period. CAP 23 will be accompanied by an annex of actions which will provide additional detail for the actions identified in the plan. We expect this to be published next week. This will include steps to support delivery, expected outputs, lead departments, timelines for delivery and other stakeholders. This additional information supports the implementation and delivery of plans and policies to meet our climate goals, while also supporting the monitoring and reporting process that is essential to ensuring the successful delivery of our climate ambition. As part of the preparatory work for delivering CAP 23, extensive consultation was carried out by my department with stakeholders, including all relevant departments and agencies. The principal means of engagement was through the establishment of 10 working groups in September 2022. In addition to the working groups, there was significant bilateral engagement with both official and ministerial level to discuss challenges, opportunities and potential solutions to the issues this process raised. CAP 23 includes actions that will transform and improve life in Ireland. These actions will support warmer and better built homes, more sustainable transport systems, increased levels of indigenous renewable energy, more efficient and sustainable business practices and new income streams for farmers. Key targets in the plan include enough renewable electricity to power every home and business in the country by 2030, 70% of people in rural Ireland to have buses that go 3 times a day to work to the nearest town, 500,000 homes retrofitted to B or B2 to make them warmer, 1 in 3 private cars on a road to be electric by 2030, walking, cycling and public transport to account for 50% of all daily trips, tillage farming to cover up to 400,000 hectares by 2030, and societal and economic changes required to meet these targets will require collaborative effort by government, businesses, academia, communities and individuals to implement new and ambitious policies to deliver the technological innovations in systems and infrastructures that we need. I have every faith that we will together reduce our overall economy-wide carbon emissions year by year. It's not just the right thing to do for our environment and the planet, but also the smart thing to do for our economy. I believe that this year will be a significant one for Ireland's transition towards net zero. We've laid the foundations with the 2021 Climate Act and our 2022 carbon budgets and sectoral ceilings. Our latest plan is ambitious, impactful, but also achievable. The transition to a carbon neutral economy will provide huge opportunities to foster innovation, to create new jobs and grow businesses in areas like offshore wind, cutting edge sustainable agriculture and low carbon construction. While we all must act together towards our climate objective, I realise that the costs of climate action will be felt more acutely by some than others. As a government, we are committed to protecting those most vulnerable and to ensuring a just transition to a low carbon economy. I would like to finish by thanking the committee and acknowledging the integral role that its members is playing in reviewing and contributing to the government's progress towards achieving our climate ambitions. This oversight from the committee is a key component of our enhanced climate governance structures and will improve the accountability of ministers for delivery of the climate action in each area. I look forward to further engagement with the committee as we work towards achieving a 51% reduction in our greenhouse gas emissions by 2030 and net zero by no later than 2050.